How did Taylor Swift go from strumming a guitar in small-town bars to building a billion-dollar empire? Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of one of the most iconic names in music, Taylor Swift. We all know her as the pop star who gave us hit after hit. But what you may not know is that Taylor has quietly transformed herself into a billionaire business mogul. From reclaiming ownership of her music to making brilliant business moves, Taylor's story is more than just about music. It's about building a legacy. So, how did she go from country singer to pop sensation and now a billionaire? Stick around, because we're about to break down the rise of Taylor Swift's fortune. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that little notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our video updates. Now, becoming a billionaire wasn't all smooth sailing for Taylor. One of the biggest challenges she faced was something many artists struggle with: control over her own music. You might remember the very public battle she had with her former label, Big Machine Records. When the label was sold, Taylor lost the rights to her early recordings, which meant she no longer had control over some of her biggest hits. For an artist who pours her heart and soul into her work, this was a huge blow. But Taylor didn't back down. Instead of accepting the situation, she took matters into her own hands and decided to re-record her old albums, reclaiming what was hers. This bold move wasn't just about the money, it was about owning her legacy. It's a perfect example of how she turned a major challenge into a victory, setting the stage for her rise as a business powerhouse. Now that we've touched on the challenges Taylor faced, let's dive into how she transformed these obstacles into major success. One of her most brilliant moves was deciding to re-record her old albums after losing control of the original masters. By doing this, Taylor not only regained ownership of her music, but also tapped into a whole new stream of revenue. Fans eagerly supported her Taylor's versions, propelling them to the top of the charts, showing that she could take back control and turn it into a win both creatively and financially. But that's just one part of her journey. Taylor didn't stop at music. She ventured into various business areas, each decision more strategic than the last. Take her fashion partnerships, for example. She teamed up with brands like Stella McCartney and Keds, creating limited edition products that sold out almost instantly. Taylor's influence in the fashion world grew, and these partnerships weren't just about wearing clothes. They were about creating unique, sought-after pieces that connected her with fans on a deeper level. It's smart marketing, where she leveraged her personal brand to make sure every product reflected her identity and artistic vision. Another major source of Taylor's wealth comes from her massive endorsement deals. Over the years, she's partnered with global brands like Apple, Diet Coke, and Capital One. But what sets her apart is how she approaches these deals. Taylor is selective. She only partners with brands that align with her values and fan base, ensuring the collaborations feel authentic. This careful curation not only boosts her earnings but also strengthens her personal brand. Let's not forget about her massive touring success. Taylor's tours are legendary, not just for their performances but also for the huge revenues they generate. The Reputation tour alone brought in over $345 million, making it one of the highest-grossing tours of all time. And with the Eras tour, Taylor has once again redefined what's possible in live music. She's mastered the art of creating not just concerts, but full-blown experiences that fans are willing to spend top dollar on. This constant reinvention and attention to detail keep her tours fresh and in demand. What's really interesting is how Taylor has built her fortune while staying true to her artistic vision. She's fiercely independent and even turned down traditional endorsement structures like with Spotify, where she temporarily removed her catalog to protest their payment structure for artists. These moves highlight her dedication not just to herself, but to the music industry as a whole. She's proving that you can be both an artist and a savvy business person, and that success doesn't have to come at the expense of your principles. Lastly, Taylor has made some very smart real estate investments. Over the years, she's purchased properties in key cities like Nashville, New York, and Los Angeles. These properties are not just luxurious. They're assets that appreciate in value. In fact, her real estate portfolio alone is worth over $80 million. It's another example of how she's diversified her income streams and built wealth outside of just music. All of these decisions, whether it's re-recording her albums, endorsing brands, dominating fashion, or investing in real estate, have contributed to Taylor Swift's rise as a billionaire. She's not just a musician, but a business empire, constantly finding new ways to grow her brand while staying authentic to who she is. Her ability to adapt, reinvent, and expand her reach is exactly why she's succeeded, turning her challenges into stepping stones for building wealth and influence. Now, if there's one key moment that truly highlights Taylor Swift's ability to adapt and thrive, it's the release of Folklore in 2020. In the middle of a global pandemic, when the music industry was essentially on pause, Taylor did something no one saw coming. She dropped Folklore as a surprise album, completely shifting her sound to a more indie, alternative style. This wasn't just a creative risk, it was a masterclass in understanding the moment. With no traditional promotion, no lead-up, and no tour in sight, Taylor still managed to shatter records. Folklore debuted at #1 and stayed there for 8 weeks. The album was a critical and commercial success, proving that artists didn't need the typical industry machine to thrive. In fact, it created a new blueprint for how music could be released during a crisis. Artists could embrace simplicity, intimacy, and authenticity to connect with fans in a more meaningful way. But it didn't stop there. The success of Folklore was a testament to her business acumen. By releasing it independently, she once again controlled the narrative, proving her ability to not only shift her artistic direction but also redefine the industry landscape. She followed up quickly with Evermore, further solidifying her dominance during one of the toughest periods for the entertainment world. This moment showed that Taylor Swift is not just playing the game, she's rewriting the rules. In conclusion, Taylor Swift's journey from pop icon to billionaire business mogul is nothing short of remarkable. She has not only changed the way artists think about their careers, but also redefined the music industry with her bold moves. Whether it's taking control of her music, embracing new sounds with Folklore, or making savvy business decisions, Taylor's entrepreneurial spirit shines through. Her story is a powerful example of what's possible when creativity meets smart strategy. So, what do you think of Taylor Swift's journey to becoming a billionaire? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're interested in more stories about celebrity entrepreneurs and how they built their empires, be sure to check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content.